What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's feeling good today. Did you know that I know more than you do? No, you didn't? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Somebody told me that there might be a new map coming soon and stuff like that, but obviously I'm not gonna tell you much more about it. But hey, let me show you something. Look at my Marvel Wall of Fame. What do you think of that? I mean, yeah, the effects are kind of like, my cam is not really that good, so I'm kind of like really working on this room. It's gonna take so much more time. There's stuff gonna go into the background, and you know, yeah, it's just a lot. Anyways, howdy partner. I hope you guys are feeling fired up for this one. I know content has been running low. Wait, this is the better one. I know content has been running low a little bit, and I understand, and everybody, you gotta understand as well, it's not always as easy as people think to always do daily content on a game. Will soon be amazing. And I'm not saying that it's not amazing. I'm not saying it is, or it isn't. It's just that sometimes it's just really hard. So today in this video, I wanted to talk about my favorite bay parts, my favorite, just in general, parts that I like to run in general. This is a part 3 to my beginner's guide series, where I'm gonna tell you guys which ones you should kind of like focus on, which ones you should go for basically mid to end game content, okay? So let's start. I'm gonna go through my inventory with you guys, and we're gonna check out some of the coolest bay combinations that you can do, from Arctic to Titans to Satum to Angel. I'm gonna explain to you what they all do, and I'm gonna also explain to you how they actually basically work, which kind of stats you should go for. So this is gonna be like an inventory check thing, but yeah, really important one at that. So we're gonna start off with the Angels. If you don't know yet, Angel is basically the main stamina type bay that you can run in Bladers Rebirth, and it's really good as a set alone. Sometimes people, they do upgrade it with some other parts that they think are more useful, but I personally believe that the full Angel set is just really awesome. So I'm just gonna go and put them in here, and we're gonna go over the stats and what it does. This was my first Endgame set that I actually back in the day, that I crafted myself, which I think got to a tier 5 healthy, which was awesome. And yeah, let me talk to you guys about it. It's really good stuff. So let's start with the top here. It starts off with the most iconic skill that you can get, which is regenerate. Regenerate is just really strong. They did nerf it a little bit though, but running it with a healthy trait, I mean, this is healthy 7. That, yeah, well, healthy 5 is absolutely fine. You can see it's really weird because you have healthy 7 and it only pushes it by 14%. I don't know, something's not right there, but anyways, really strong stuff. Getting it is kind of expensive at points. You know, having a good tier 5 with healthy 5 on it is quite expensive, but just really good overall. It can give you the highest HP in the entire game, and you can see the stat line on stamina. You can see it has 5 stars, it has 5 stars, and it has 4.5 stars. This is probably one of the best stats that you can have for a bay, because with stamina you only need stamina. You usually play this with a whirlwind fragment, and the whirlwind fragment does the damage for you. There's another damaging source in here, and that is the siphon. It also scales off stamina, so also extremely powerful. Basically what it does, it just leeches off your enemy, it gives you HP, and it damages them. So anything in PvP, if you out lifesteal somebody while doing damage, you can already understand how important this is and how strong this is. And then we have Protect on there as well. I mean, you could kind of like swap this out at one point, but Protect is okay. Not really used that much. I think you can lose a lot using Protect, but if you play it right, it cancels out the next 2 incoming skills by your enemy. So if you know your enemy well, if you play in tournaments or something like that, and you know your enemy, you know the person you're playing against, you know what kind of skills they use, then you can kind of like time this with Protect. Other than that, just in PvP, if you know it's a strength bay, it's already easy enough to just go into PvP and see what they're using, the people you want to fight actually against. Basically studying that is helping you a lot. Again, really strong, very powerful stuff. So yeah, Angel is definitely up there for stamina. Now we're gonna talk about strength, and for me personally, when it comes to strength, I just love the Hellcats. Wait, I think I have a, is it these guys? Yeah. So Hellcat is on my binary coded one. This is actually my main damaging bay that I personally love using. It's just absolutely astronomical, insane. It's insanity. It definitely puts your enemy immediately into the asylum, you know? That's how crazy Hellcat is. You can get Hellcat in the battle tower. I think you can also get Angel also in the battle tower. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. Look at this. Starts off with the 4 stars here, so that's not just like too crazy, but Fury Blaze actually had to be nerfed, I think, twice. And it's just so strong, and it still is strong, so yeah, it's really, really good. Then we have another 4-star. Has it been nerfed? It feels like it has been nerfed. I think Hellcat was strong at one point, but the reason why I like Hellcat, or maybe not, maybe I'm just crazy, but if you already take a look at it, you can see that Stamina has a 5-star on it as well, and Speed has a 4.5-star on it, and that's why it compensates for the 4 stars attack, and that is just absolutely mind-boggling, because even like this is not like Atronador, because Atronador is like a full glass cannon, right? It goes up like almost 5 stars and 5 stars on Atronador, but with Hellcat you actually are able to get speed into this and stamina, so you can do some sort of a hybrid build here that gives you survivability, that makes you at least dodge one attack or 2 attacks while still having almost 7,000 attack, which is really, for me, this is just really, really strong stuff. So the potential of building a very strong hybrid stamina strength bay with this is there, and it's absolutely like stressful almost. And the speed is also very good, because you will always need speed in PvP to get away from moves, and here it already comes in with such a strong stat line. I mean, stamina 5 stars, speed 4.5 stars, attack 4 stars, and the same almost goes for this. Only the bottom part is not that good, but for that it compensates with attack, and it's just so good. The second skill that we have is focus. That is definitely something that could be good, but I don't see many people using it, to be honest. You could potentially, if you want to, switch out the middle for something else. I personally believe you don't really have to, because it's not bad. For the next few seconds you will have a guaranteed chance of landing a critical hit, which is really, really awesome and important. You could potentially also match this, not with a Moonlight Fragment, but you could also use Dragon Strike, combine that maybe, really strong. But Moonlight Flurry also really, really strong. Vanishes, then travel in a flurry of slices, so you basically become invisible for a second there, and you're gonna do some crazy slices. And as you can see here, I'm using the Powerful Fragment, which does not always have to relate to you guys, because powerful, getting legendaries like that, this was spawned by the owner, so it's really hard to get. Since I don't really do PvP or anything, this is for showcase purposes, I have these things. As you can see, I'm in the rank 1000 in the leaderboards. I think with the stuff that I have, I could easily crack the top 50. But yeah, I'm not doing it. By the way, also combining Hellcat with Monarch, holy smokes, it is increasing your attacks by 85% and stamina by 40%. This is so strong. It's so good. And let me show you I think I also have some nice survivability with HP here. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. This is 120,000 HP while being actually a strength bay. Wow, this is just so good. It's just, I just love this setup. This is one of my favorite. This and my defense setup are my favorite setups in the entire game, I can tell you that much. I mean, also Moonlight Flurry, the way it works, is just so awesome. It's just so strong. It's this whole thing, you know, matching that also with the Lightning Crystal. Man, this bay is beautiful. This is every nerd's dream. Like, if you're really in with this game, like if you're really like completely like tunnel visioned in, then yeah, this is the pinnacle of bays for me personally. That's just my opinion. Okay, and now we're gonna bring it to my next favorite parts, endgame parts in this game, and that is my Crystal Wave bay, which is just, oh man, defense. I love defense so goddamn much, but if you don't have Unbreakable, you shouldn't run it, because I mean, yeah, you still can make it viable, but if you want to completely destroy and do indestructible damage, then Unbreakable is definitely your friend, paired with a nature crystal. I actually came up with this. I saw nobody using that because I think attack just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to it, so that was my only kind of choice. I think I'm not the one that created this build, but still, it's really, really powerful. This is probably my most favorite bay out of all of them. This is my number one. Hellcat has to be number two. Venom Bite is just that good. We all know how strong Venom Bite is. The Venom Bite does so much damage, especially scaling off defense. Man, this fragment is not hard to get. It's not hard to get at all. And, oh man, I just have two good things to say about it. Anyways, Spectre, you can get with PvP points at the PvP stations in the back, at the PvP field. And yeah, where do I start? The amount of survivability that you have with this, I only saw one other person in my whole PvP in this game experience, just one other person that runs this build, and he messaged me and he was like, damn, I didn't know you use the same. And I was like, yeah, we have literally almost the same setup here, and it's just beautiful. So it's a defense build without gravity field. I mean, people sometimes exchange it, but I personally believe it's just such a classical part of being a defense bay is having gravity field. The good thing about this though is people think it's bad in a few occasions, but it actually slows your enemy down, because if he's been zooming, if he has like this 1000 speed situation and he's been zooming around, right, you can actually stop them with gravity field, and while they are stopped, you can use your Venom Bite, which is the peak of content creation, everybody. It's so much fun. You actually have them zooming around, and you stop them mid-air, basically, so to speak, and they stop. They're being damaged by the defense gravity field, and then you just slap on the Venom Bite fragment, and I'm gonna guarantee you a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Then we have the Spectre Middle, some nice damaging tool as well. You basically have a shield that's gonna be repelled by the enemy. Like they start hitting you and it shoots them back. And while it shoots them back, it uses a little bit of damage to shoot them back with. I think it's pretty good when you use this against strength base. Honestly, I think this is very viable. You can make this work very well. And then we have, well, you know, the black sheep of the family, kinda, which is the Protect. I don't use it very much. This part is definitely exchangeable. You can definitely use something else here if you want to, because you can see the defense kind of a little low on this one. Yeah, it's not the best, but I do have range on it though. And range will increase Spectre's gravity field and will also increase the Venom Bite. So, yeah, very beautiful bay. I love this bay. I love this bay so much. Oh, wait, why am I busy? Wait a second, why am I busy? I love this bay so much. It's just, I don't know. It just, also, I love the colors that I did on them. I don't know, I just never changed it. I just like everything about it. I like the color blue/turquoise is like my favorite color. And just look at it. This just looks so good. Good today. Alright, then let's talk about Atronador. This is like the every beginner's getting into strength-based basic setup. I know we're already in on 14 minutes, and I'm not trying to push the content too long, but I just want to quickly just touch upon this. The attack, so good. The attack, so good. The attack, so good. Everything else, not so much. The sacrifice, damn son, where did you find this? I don't know why why I have defense. I had a different bay on here, so don't look at the stats. But Flame Claw, oh, so strong. So strong, very strong. I have it actually on level 2 then, if you combine these two. You can actually put like Dragon Strike in there. That's supposed to be in there. Yeah, Flame Claw, so good. Parry, so good. And Sacrifice, not so much. But everything else here, again, combined with Monarch, is just so strong. This is like the total, like if you want to do max damage, That's the ones you go for. Anyways, everybody, I didn't know that I was yapping for so long. So yeah, this is my longest episode. If you want more longer episodes like this, you can tell me in the comment section below, but I highly doubt it. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of my favorite base in the endgame, my favorite endgame base, basically, so to speak. This is my part 3 of the beginner's guide, because this will give you a direction where you want to go, what you want to do, stuff like that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. We will soon have some amazing content. I can promise you this. Please don't give up on anything here. Stay in the game, stay focused, stay active. Keep watching these videos. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.